Okay, just starting for the record, just want to say this is not an official ALMA training video. This is not authorized by ALMA Electric Actuators USA. This is done for a reference tool for outside sales guys working for our company. For a couple of points here, just want to go over real quick. This is the mechanical stop area right here with the traveling nut. This is going to be our limit switch compartment up here. We already got the cover off. And what else you're going to want to do is remove this dial indicator as well at this point. Go over some other points here. On the black side up here, this is your closed side. You can see by this symbol right here, the butterfly valve symbol. On this side here, the white side, you'll see the symbol is open for that butterfly valve. Most important thing when we're setting these limit switches, when we're talking about just a ball valve, for position seating only, you have this is going to be where you're setting your closed limit switch. This is going to be where you set your open limit switch. And these are the little teardrop pointer shapes, just to get close enough to look at it. These are the two right here that we're going to focus on. This is another set of switches that we do not need to worry about when setting up this valve this time. There's just the two limit switches that we need to open and close. And the way we set up MOGAS valves to begin with, we always start from the closed side. So you're going to end up turning, pulling out to engage the gearing, and then turning the hand wheel all the way to where you want the valve to go to the closed position. Once you get it where you want, you need to back off the hand wheel 3 or 4 turns. You'll feel it make connection back with the valve stem. You feel it just a little bit, and that's where you'll stop it. At this point here, you can proceed with setting the closed limit. That is done by putting that screwdriver down in the middle there. You'll push down slightly, and then you're going to go clockwise to go closed. So you start and you'll hear the clicking. And you'll see right now the pointer, little teardrop shape, is pointed at where you want it to go, to that dot, but we're going to go all the way around. And it's going to move in 90-degree increments. There's only about 15 clicks between each 90-degree increment. You'll see it's moved again. Keep the screwdriver pressed down as you're doing these turns. And now in this last quarter turn, once you get to that last click, it's going to stop clicking, and that pointer head just turned with you. If it clicks one more time, then you'll have to go back around again and do it, because it won't be set up right. At that point now, you can go on through here. These are already loosened up. They should not be loosened up when you're doing this. Do this for the sake of speeding this up. But you'll just loosen these up to where they're hand loose. And now you're going to set the closed mechanical stop. You're going to move this going in the clockwise to closed direction. You're going to drive it all the way in until you feel that traveling nut bottom out. That means you'll be against a mechanical closed stop. And you do this for a case of over travel, and also to give yourself enough of a range with this actuator to go more than 90 degrees. I've just stopped right there. Now you see these flats here. I normally go 3 flats back to give it a little extra room. 1, 2, 3. And now you'll tighten up all 4 of these at that point. Just tighten them all the way back up at that point. Now you can run the valve back either electrically to where you think you're almost to the open, or you can manually run it back to where now you want to set the open. And just keep going. Once you get to that point, now we're going to set the open limit switch. And that is now going to this area here. And you're going to push down, and now you got to do counterclockwise to go open. It's the same thing. You got to go with the amount of clicks. That pointer is going to go 90-degree increments. And once you get it all the way around, once again, coming to this last part, after that 15th click or so, it'll move for you right where you want it to go. Now your open should be set at this point. So now you should be able to check, make sure you've got your full travel. Your limit should be set. And now you can go back to putting on your dial indicator, and this is not for exact setting either, by the way, but as close as you can. You can set it up if you're currently in the open position. Start it outlining up here first, maybe versus another spot on that. Running it closed and then adjusting this. You got adjustment on the top and the bottom side with that. So that's a quick way of setting the limit switches.